Today I'm going to be talking about what we're going to be doing for our activity, Archaeology of a Penny. But before I get started, I want to talk about why objects are so important to archaeologists. So, archaeologists are able to get objects and they're able to decipher a lot of information just from an object about that culture that the object came from. So they might be able to tell about the person who owned it, maybe things that were important, stuff like that. And sometimes even objects that we might think aren't that important can actually provide a lot of information. So for example, let's say you have a piece of pottery and a bar of gold. Which one do you think is going to be more important to the archaeologist? Well, you might think the bar of gold, right? Because it's worth a lot of money. But that's probably only going to really tell us that the person who owned it was wealthy. But the pottery might be able to tell us about kinship, so that's how families are organized. It might be able to tell us about how trade was in the environment or the culture. So pottery is actually very important. So it's sometimes things that you might think are mundane are actually really what's important to archaeologists. So what I want you to do is find an object in your house. So I have a penny here, so you can get a penny or another coin, maybe a book or a toy. And what you're going to do is answer some questions in your journal about that item and see what you can decipher about the culture that that item came from. So go find your item and have fun.